He came. So he came. I guess you're wondering what I'm talking about. This is where effective communication plays a vital role. In our world today, so many people work with a lot of assumption, which is not good.
Developing an effective listening skill actually helps you stand out because you are a person that wants your opinion to be heard by a lot of persons out there. Yes, I have something in me and I want to communicate it to you. I have this thing I want to share with you and I want you to listen to me while I'm communicating. How do you feel when you are talking to people? You are talking and nobody is listening to you. How will you feel when you are talking to people and nobody is listening to you? It's one thing that we need to do.
For you to communicate your very good ideas, thoughts in a discussion, communication has to be very effective. Effective communication is all about sharing your thoughts, ideas, knowledge in a clear, very clear and precise manner for your listeners to understand. As a health educator, behavior modification is paramount. And for me to communicate and ensure that I achieve my goal or my aim, I have to communicate effectively. I have to ensure that every health related topic I'm talking about is being understood by my audience. And this will bring me to tips for effective communication.
So one of the things that we need to do is we should try to listen to people. If somebody has something he's saying, you can just give the person some time. Let him say what he has to say. Normally the person will always have the discussion will always have an end normally. So you should try to understand somebody's point of view. That is one thing that we need to do. Also, understanding comes with a lot of sacrifice because you actually have a lot you are saying. Also, if you are discussing with somebody, you try to pen down some important points so that you won't forget them while you are discussing. If you are with paper, you try to write down this is what I'm planning on saying in case the person is deviating from what you are talking about. Give people audience, allow people to speak, and also try to listen. Listen for clarity. Listen because you want to learn. Listen because you don't know it all. Listen because you feel there is always one thing or two to get from somebody. Don't be the only one talking and talking and talking. You see, there is actually one thing you are seeking for, one answer you are seeking for, and that answer can actually come when you calm down to understand somebody's point of view. So try possible best, I beg of you, to listen. There is nothing in rushing to speak. It is not always about you.
To ensure that your communication is very effective, one, you have to understand your audience, understand their knowledge level. For example, if I'm talking to if I'm talking to kids in the kindergarten level, I would ensure that my words, my use of language are suitable for that age level. I can't use the same words for those who are in the higher institution or PhD students. If I'm talking to the general public, I should ensure that my words are balanced to suit every single audience I'm speaking to, like you. Two, when it comes to effective communication, the communicator and the listener have to come to the level of full understanding and concentration. No distraction from the communicator side and from the listener side, to ensure that every word is being understood by both parties. As a communicator, you have to fully understand what you're saying to ensure you don't mislead your listener or you don't give fallacious information. Both parties have to ensure that they keep an open mind, because communication is vice versa. The communicator says his point of view, and the listener gives feedback on what they understand. But they should ensure to keep an open mind, because if both parties do not have an open mind, or one party does not have an open mind, the communication is fruitless, because the other party might not agree with what the other party is saying. But to ensure that knowledge is being passed, there's clarity, there's understanding, they have to be an open mind.
Not always about me. It is not always about them. It is always about us getting to be ourselves, getting to become better and greater persons. And getting to become better and greater persons comes with sacrifices. So you should be willing to listen to the other person speak. Listen because you want to learn. You are not in competition with anybody. You are in competition with yourself. And when you grow, you actually achieve a lot of things.
So today, I hope you gain insight on what effective communication can do to your team, family, and even your friends. And I hope from today you're going to keep a very good and effective communication. Thank you.